So, hello everybody, what is going on today? It's Kibishimaki here, and welcome back to some more The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Last time we went ahead and ran around to find our way in order to gain access to the Maku tree. We collected ourselves our first sword and shield. We also obtained a Gashanite, two of them. Sorry, two of them actually. Planted one over by Mayor Rule's house. And we got ourselves our introduction to rings. This time, we have not much more to do, but after exploring about, time to go talk with the Maku tree itself. And we see that the Maku tree is dead asleep. So what more to do than to poke its big nose bubble and see what happens.
Whoa. Who's that? Did you wake me? Who are you? What? Din was taken while I slept. There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons. This is awful. Guarding the Oracle is my duty. Alas, how I've withered. What's to be done, Link? With the seasons in chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature, draining all of my might. Can you save Din and my steed? It is all this Maku tree has ever asked. I sense evil on the northern peak, where the Temple of Seasons rested. Onox has cast a shadow on the northern peak. I think you will find him there. He'll need the 8 essences of nature that lie sleeping in Holodrum. Gathering all 8 is the only option. The essences possess the sacred power of nature, with which you can break the shadow barrier and save Din. Shall I repeat it?
No, we understand.
Then I give you this key. Go to the giant root near the lake up north. The first essence should be there, but I'd expect some resistance. Be careful. I'll just rest until.
Just like that, we obtain the Gnarled key from the Maku tree. And asleep he goes. We see that it is now fall in Horon Village, and that is because I had to kind of redo a lot of this section already. Because I forgot to save, and I did record this part before, but of course, you know, corruption and stuff. But yeah, I'm back, had to redo it, I'm all set. Now with our sword and shield and ring in tow, we can fully explore about and return to the area we once knew. We can also guard against anything that's thrown at us. We see that we can plant the other Gasha seed, if we so choose. Avoid any damage if we can. We keep on moving. Can't really do much to the south of here, to the right or left either. To the south or the right either. Though we can press forward if we so choose. Collect more and more rupees, which is really nice. No health though, but that's okay. Can't really go south from here. You can tell our options are pretty limited. Check up north and we see a house with cuckoos and a lady. My dad, Talon, went to climb Mount Cuckoo, so I have to care for our hens. But there's so much I don't know. Oh god. Sorry about if you hear the yapping and the barking and all that. That's my dogs. I don't know, they're sounding off of my neighbors for some reason. They usually aren't this crazy. It's my most recent puppy that just loves to go wild because she can. But anywho, right over here we see something flying by. A witch lady. Ow. Watch where you're going. You just hit Maple, the Great Witch Syrup's apprentice. Thanks to you, all the stuff fell out of my bag. The Great Witch will be mad. Can't find any Lon eggs. And how this? I'll just take the stuff you dropped too. Finders keepers. Gotta beat her. Collect whatever you can. Because if you don't, now you're sorry you have more stuff than before. See ya. That's a random event that can happen. You run into Maple and she will quite literally knock all of your stuff out of you. Fortunately, we didn't lose that much, but still, eesh. Something quite worrisome to really have happen. Aside from that, we see we found access to our first dungeon, I believe. Yeah, we can't do much else here, so let us enter. Level 1, Gnarled Root Dungeon. There's a lot to check out in this place. And this place is pretty big, despite being the first dungeon. But don't worry, you should be okay. Check around, and amongst these grass patches, there are fairies. So if you are low on health and don't have any, or don't really expect to find any hearts, you want to recover fast, collect yourself some fairies here. Push this one piece of rock aside, and we can press forward, and we see this old man here. Return light to the torches. This is known as the Wise Old Man. In every dungeon he will appear somewhere, and upon talking to him, he will give you some clue or hint for what to do in the dungeon itself. Not much really else to it but that, so take it with what you will, do what you can, and kind of just hope that his information proves more healthy than, or more helpful than you think it would. Take care of all these stalfos, and we gain ourselves another small key, or the first small key of this dungeon, more so. Huh. Let's go and let's move to the left now. To the left. Press on. We have some more blue stalfos to take care of. The reason why I say just blue is because there are other colored stalfos, and of course, with different colors, increases the difficulty that they are. We had the dungeon map. The darkened rooms are ones you haven't been to yet. We check out the dungeon and we see there is a lot to get through. In due time, we'll be able to fully explore everything, but of course we do not have the item for this place, so we can't really check it all out. No! Get off! Oh my gosh. I'm running into them like an idiot. Oh my goodness. Back away. God damn it. Back away. There you go. Yeesh. Alright, now we can jump on in here. This little rail cart. Swing while we're on in case his enemies try to swing at us. And we see we have some bokoblins to deal with. Avoid them carefully. Just keep your distance, swing when you can. And now we can do one of two things. We can either push this and head to the left, or we can go north to the right and switch the tracks. I mean, we're going to be doing both eventually, but in due time. Of course, just press on and do what works best. Move around, push through, and in here, get ourselves another Gasha seed. You can tell there's a lot of these strung about for us to grab. See, we're slowly inching our way through, of course. I only got through about halfway of this dungeon before I had to kind of quit out and restart. But, it's still pretty fresh in my head, so I'm not really too far behind or too far off. Damn it. Go. Anything else? Can't hit you. I don't think there's anything to the right. Oh, there is. Another item. And it is the compass. Use it to track your position and locate chests and find keys. So we see where the boss key is, the dungeon boss really, and just where we are gonna want to head off to. Get the track switched, hop on the track, be ready for any enemies that get close. Let's move. You. Oh no, rupee! Damn it. Oh, well, not much we can do there. I need to just push along. More keys, of course, to deal with. This enemy. I honestly don't know the name very well, but what I do know is that that enemy will chase you down endlessly in a linear path. So, down a single hallway, it will continue to hunt after you without much of a care in the world. Your shield will protect you, but that's about all your shield can do. Just try and keep your distance, avoid however you can, and you should be okay. Another key in tow, 30 rupees back on the board. I think we're doing pretty okay. Nothing else, we check here. We get ourselves 10 bombs. Not bad. Wrong button. Not bad though. Wanna have that connected or have that on me really? Can't make it. Move along to the northern portion where we see there's a bombable wall. Drop it down and gain access to this area, which can be a bit of an annoyance because of these enemies. I don't know what they would be considered. They're just extremely fast. So you kind of have to keep your distance and do what you can against them. Again, another one of those enemies that travel on a linear path, you can easily just avoid. Keep your distance and know the timings pretty well, especially against the yellow ones. So they are way faster than you'd expect. Step up and we have ourselves a mini boss fight with none other than what is it? The Brothers Gorius, or I guess, but yeah. Whoa, you cannot pass. Be careful with these two. They circle you the entire time, and their main means of attacking is a boomerang, which will fling right off of you. Focus is to deal as much damage as you can to one, because once you take care of one, you've basically done with both. With both down, you get a fairy and a teleporter to get you back to, well, whatever helped you gain access to them. Move off to the left, avoid them. Move south, avoid the blade traps again. And in it, you'll find access to another hidden area. Jump along, scale up, and boom. Get ourselves the seed satchel. And it has 20 ember seeds. So instead of the torch this game around, we have ourselves ember seeds. Gotta make it work with them. Head back on up. Push this out of the way. Avoid you two. Avoid you two. We are good. Jump right onto the teleporter. And yep, all the souls spawn right back. Go. Clear them. And now with the seed satchel, let's just use it and, like the wise man said, light the unlit torches. The way is open, and of course we have ourselves some more moblins. Not bokoblins, as I mistakenly called earlier, which probably a good handful of you probably shouting at me in the comments for. We have some moblins. Take care of them pretty quickly. Get ourselves an item. Boom! The boss key. Let me swap our shield back in. Let's move onward back to where we were. Got all these stalfos to deal with. Shouldn't take us too long. Just keep on keeping your distance and swing. Go. Anything else? No, no, no. Push this. Move to the right. Of course, take care of the stalfos just so we don't have to deal with them throughout the room. Nothing opens. At least until we use the seed satchel. Now the way is open. We press on north. And in here is the biggest nuisance. The hands of the dungeon. These enemies, aside from getting this ring, if they grab you, they will take you back to the beginning of the dungeon. So be very, very wary. Don't get caught. It will literally be your worst fear, your worst nightmare, because you'll have to backtrack to this area again and again until you can clear past them. Go. Another one down. Just clear them all out, one after another. Go. Cut the grass up. And here we are. Boss battle time. Not really sure what to expect. They're floor masters, that's what they are. Now we have a fight with Aquaman, with the boss. Okay. Here we are. Let's do it. Step forward. And boom. Boss time. Keep your distance. It has 2 attacks. It can release fireballs or it can charge at you. Just try to stay away. A good strategy is to stay above it like this. Though I'm doing a pretty terrible job. It will fly back. Yeah, I believe it's the other side. Oh, better land. And boom! As long as you can hit the horn repetitively, kind of keep your distance, you can take care of the boss Aquamentus pretty easily. No lines, no words said. Defeated, cleared out of the way, and we obtain our first heart container, which fully heals us and gives us relief with no more worries. Head on to the right to see just what he was guarding at the end of this. The end of our first dungeon. We obtain the fertile soil, an essence of nature. Seeds scattered across bountiful lands are nourished in this fertile soil. Boom. Done in, and we see we have.
It's me, the Mako tree. Some of the fertile soil has come to me too. I already feel stronger. Oh, in my dreams I saw the Temple of Seasons in a strange land I do not know. There I saw a precious item that will aid you, Link. That is all I can see now.
Nothing more, nothing less. That'll wrap this up. Our first dungeon cleared, and oh boy, we got a lot more to see and do. But of course, that'll have to hold and wait until next time. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know it wasn't a lot, but I mean, hey, first dungeon clear. We have the Mako tree revealed to us, and we have a whole lot of stuff ready to do. That's it for now, though. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you all continue to enjoy. Now, of course, see how you do to next time. Peace out, everybody.